Camilla had no endgame to be queen, insists son. The Queen Consort's son has insisted Camilla did not have any sort of endgame to become queen. Welcome to Royal Expert. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. Speaking on the News Agents podcast, Tom Parker Bowles said his mother just married the person she loved. His remarks counter allegations by the Duke of Sussex, who wrote that Camilla played the long game with a campaign aimed at marriage and the crown. Camilla will be crowned alongside King Charles at the coronation on the 6th of May 2023 at Westminster Abbey in London. Mr. Parker Bowles told hosts Emily Maitlis and John Sopel, "I think change happens, but I don't care what anyone says, this wasn't any sort of endgame. She married the person she loved and this is what happened." Asked if it was weird to think of Camilla as the Queen, Mr. Parker Bowles, who is a food writer and critic, said, "Not really, because she's still our mother. I say our but not the royal we, speaking for my sister and me. She's our mother." Mr. Parker Bowles, and his sister Laura Lopes, are Camilla's children from her marriage to retired British military officer Andrew Parker Bowles. Camilla got divorced in 1995 and later married Charles in a civil ceremony at Windsor Guildhall in April 2005. Prince Harry made headlines at the beginning of the year for what many saw as a scathing attack of his stepmother's character. In interviews to promote his memoir, Spare, Harry called Camilla a villain and spoke of bodies being left in the street during her image rehabilitation. He described how he and his brother, Prince William, pleaded with their father not to marry her, saying, "He didn't answer. But she answered. Straight away. Shortly after our private summits with her, she began to play the long game. A campaign aimed at marriage, and eventually the crown, with Pa's blessing we presumed." Asked if his mother would be anxious ahead of the coronation, Mr. Parker Bowles said it was tough to take on such a role during the ceremony, but she's never complained. "I think anyone would be anxious on an occasion of this sort of importance in terms of the historical. And yes, I think I'd be terrified if I had to sort of walk out wearing ancient robes," he said. Mr. Parker Bowles' youngest child, Freddie Parker Bowles, will take part in the ceremony as a page of honor, alongside his cousins Gus and Louis Lopes, and Prince George, the King's grandson. Anti-monarchy group Republic is reportedly set to protest at the coronation by lining the procession route and gathering in Trafalgar Square. Asked whether he was worried about the demonstrations, Mr. Parker Bowles said, "We live in, thankfully, a free country. If people want to protest, that's their right to do so." Thanks for watching till the end.